All right, guys, there is literally no time to sleep. There's always something going down related to this nature boy thing. Um, and I told you that if something else happened tonight, I would come on and let you guys know what was going on. And Ryan D has spoken out. Um, I believe he went on Bigo, and gave his side of the story. And so I wanted to bring this on here and let you guys know exactly what he said. And I'm going to do a commentary. And so if you come into the stream, or even if you watch this after the fact, because I know it's late right now. So, but if you check out this video tomorrow, make sure that you like and subscribe. So let's get on to this.
I don't know what happened. I said, are we going? I had the appointment with the police, the appointment with the who was it? The media, and she literally, when I was ready to go, and I asked her, she turned and started, just went ballistic on me. I mean, she like found every which reason not, and I have to say this because this really is not who she is as a person. This is who he makes these women become. And
Ryan, I have to disagree with you on this. These people are who they are. Period. She left her children to go be with him. She made the choice to do that. She makes the choice to be the person that she is. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I don't know.
the moment she arrived, I saw a very skinny girl. Like the way that she looks on Instagram, when you guys see her on Instagram, it's like when you meet her in person, take another 40 pounds off of that. It's weird. And I just very, like, she sat there the first night in the car. And this is when I didn't think about it, but now when we were sitting in the car, I asked her, and she was talking about some motherland and that she wants to start her own thing. And I'm like, I looked right at her and I was like, are you trying to do what Alicia was doing? She goes, maybe. I don't know what.
Of course she is.
Joking, but she's like, we're going to take him down. We're going to take him down. I gave her a nice fresh towel. I told her she could use my shower anytime she wanted. She went into the room and she didn't come out. She came out yesterday. And it's sad because like I feel like I wasted so much money, time, and energy, and it's not even about that. It's how like she said that she was hungry, so I said, "What do you want to eat?" Pasta primavera. All right, because she said she's a vegan. All right, I'll pasta primavera. I got her a large bowl of pasta primavera, large Caesar salad. You know, I'm not throwing this out there to try to like, because I don't give a shit about this, whatever you guys call clout. I don't care. It's like, and when I was in there, my phone was in the car, and she had messaged me, large side of eggplant. I came to the car, and she told me I need to treat her like a goddess, that I gotta listen. And that's when things started like scaring me a little bit. Like,
that should scare
like,
you.
You need to refer to me as goddess, and when you go on your thing, you need to, bro. Do you guys realize that? I don't know if I just thought of this, but I came on here last night doing exactly what she told me to do. I got by a girl of Nature Boy, which means that's how powerful his power is over these young, broken women. That is insane.
Okay. These women are not, I don't believe they're victims. I believe they all commit these crimes together. They all have their demons. I believe that they would all kill for this nature freak, and I believe that they would die for him. They're responsible for their own actions. None of them. So basically, we're back at square one of taking Nature Boy down. But in all reality, we can feel as bad as we want to for Malia and for all the rest of them and say, oh, poor girls. But the fact is, they want to be there. They want to be there. They want to be locked up in a closet. They want to go through what they have to go through with him. Now, if anybody wants to save these girls, you're not going to do it by removing them from him, because they still have that demon inside of them. You have to remove the demon, because what you heard when she was screaming at you in the car, that was a demon. Remove that, then maybe and then and get her mind right afterwards, then maybe she'll be a normal person again someday. But as it is right now, these people, they all want to be together. They all want to cling together. And they're so far deep into the rabbit hole that there's no way that they can get out, even if they wanted to. Allegedly, how I feel, they have, in my opinion, they have committed some pretty serious crimes, allegedly. A lot worse than what we've already heard of. And none of them are going to turn each other in. They know exactly what to do if they get arrested. They just will be quiet. They're not going to implicate each other in any way. They know what to do.
She had me carrying her bags today before. I said, why? I said, why are you not going with me to the media? Why? We have an appointment. I had my detective right here today. And she threw her bags and said, no. She goes, you want to take down Nature Boy. This ain't about Nature Boy. I'm like, yes, it is. These are about my sister, she said. I said, they're dying. They're getting diseases because of Nature Boy. They're sick. These women need help. And she said, I don't fuck about you and your little police connections and media connections. I'm the motherland or something. I don't know what she was saying. But I thought to myself, like, I'll bring you wherever you need to go. She wanted to leave. She said, I'm leaving. Bring me to a hotel near the airport. On the way there, she's screaming in my face. Like, it's documented, and I had to, because like, I've seen situations where if a guy was alone with a girl, she could turn around and say something. I hit her or beat her, so I'm so glad I covered myself. Somebody very intelligent told me to record it, so I hit record button on my phone for the whole conversation. And she just told me, she's like, I can't be here. This is why my ancestors need to be in the tropics. My soul can't be here because this is where they were enslaved. I was like, I'm in Providence. I'm in Little Italy. I don't know what you're talking about. But
Crazy.
I don't know. Like, she told me to come on here and give her Instagram and give her Cash App. I didn't give her Cash App last night, but did you guys notice I was saying on Instagram? She had a control over me. But it's because I'm not disrespectful to women like today. I said, I said, I love you, Star. I'm praying for you. I'll take you anywhere you need to go. I texted it to her, and I saved the text for proof. I'll take you anywhere you need to go. If you ever, I literally, I wanted to bring her to the hospital. They literally wanted to bring her to the hospital because it got so bad when she was getting volatile and started saying things that just don't make sense. And
what is a doctor going to do for her other than just medicate her, put her away in a loony bin? Because that's where she needs to be if nobody's going to take the time to make sure that she gets the spiritual help she needs, because she's lost. She talked about your God, our God, in that video. When you said God bless you to her, she cursed our God. She has a demon in her. They all do.
she doesn't want to take down Nature Boy. And what really creeped me out, and this is fact, and thank God it was recorded, is it wasn't recorded. Actually, I had somebody on the phone who is underground. I'm not saying underground exposes the greatest YouTube videos about him. So she was on the phone listening, and she goes, she just say that? I was like, yeah. Because the other night when Nature Boy called me, Alicio called me. I don't like saying Nature Boy, but whatever, Alicio. He said to me, he goes, right on the phone, he goes, you're doing this, brother, because you want to get revenge on your own father. I said to him, I said, Alicio, my dad already got the revenge. The media, his church is gone. He's died. He's done. Like, this isn't revenge. It's about you. So today, and this is weird, she says she doesn't talk to him. She didn't hear our conversation. She was in the other room. She couldn't hear his voice. I had my headset on. She said to me that you want to get revenge on your father. This is what this is about. That right there told me he contacted her. Something changed. Mm-hmm. Something changed, man. Somebody, they do this, and you know.
And two, and I know that people don't want to believe this. And I know that people want to act like they're stupid and dumbfounded when you try to tell them this. Demons can get in your head. He can be way out there, and somehow if she has a connection and she's attached herself to, if her demon has attached itself to his demon, she actually can feel what he's thinking. I know this is hard for some people to grasp this, but it's true. It's not so much that maybe he contacted her. It's just that she knows what, even if he didn't contact her, she knows. She knows.
What? As much as like it hurts, man. It hurts so bad, and everything set up, but I can't give up on the girls. And there's people out there saying the cloud thing. So what I'm gonna do is just, instead of going on Instagram and doing any more things like that, I want nature girls out there to know that I really do. Like, you guys don't know my heart. Like, on the way to the hotel, she was screaming at me, looking like she's gonna kill me. She said she was hungry, so I bought her salmon, like a salmon dinner, the whole day. Bought it to go for her. I care. This isn't about anything else but the fact that these girls are really tough, and people think I'm using it as a platform for clout. I just want every single girl out there to know, if you really really want to come forward. I can't believe many people anymore. But I can't give up on the one that might want to. I don't want to give up. I got used. And I don't think she purposely intended it, or maybe she did. I do know one thing. When I offered the flyer out, I was like, because most people would be like, "Oh, let me see my schedule." When you're gonna fly somewhere, you have a schedule. Like, I could go 3 days, 4 days. She's like, right now. And then I came to find out that where she lived in Atlanta, she got thrown out of that house where she lived before. They kicked her out. That's why she moved in. That's why she came. I just think it was just a way to just be somewhere. And the whole time, I treated her with so much integrity. I gave her a fresh towel, told her she needed a shower.
That's what I've been saying. I said that in my video earlier. She probably lost her home, didn't have no place to go, and that's the only reason why she went there.
I did not bother her. Gave her full privacy. Bought her whatever she needed, food, her favorite drinks, anything she wanted. I helped her. Because I knew she didn't. She said she didn't have money. But this is what's very odd to me, folks. What's very odd to me, and I want to let you guys know this. I think that Nature Boy has something to do with getting her back, because she said she wanted to go to a hotel near the airport. And I said, okay. And then she said, but you need to pay for it because I ain't got no money. I said, okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to, well, you're a female. I'm going to respect you. That's fine. And an hour later, I said, I'll be at the house in about 45 minutes to get you. And I'll come in and help you. Brought the bags in the car. She goes, oh, I don't need you for a hotel. I got that. My people, I'm making moves. My people. Somebody is flying her somewhere. And I said to her in the car, I said, Star, I pray. I said, I'm praying you don't go back to Nature Boy. I'm praying. And she goes, who the fuck you think I am? You fucking, I just, ooh. And she said, don't you ever talk about my people. Don't you ever try to talk about my people. Fuck your God. Fuck your Jesus. And so after dropping her off, I came home and I prayed inside that room. I was like, Lord Jesus, in the name of the Lord, all spirits. Because I would hear, it was like this music coming out of my daughter's room. And my daughter's even nervous right now. She don't want to come home tonight. She's creeped out because the music is I felt, you guys, there was such this, the moment she walked into my home, and what's weird is I never felt this before. I felt such a heaviness. A heavy, this, I felt angry. I felt there's something it was went from a house of peace to a house of it was done.
When you invited that into your home, just like these people, they have opened the doors somewhere along the lines in their life. They have opened the door for a demon to be able to feel like they have the authority over that person's being. And by doing so, that's why they are possessed. These people are possessed. And then you go and invite that person that demon into your house, and it's going to feel like a big black cloud hanging over your home. And it's going to affect everyone in that home with anger, hatred. You have to watch who you allow into your homes.
I felt cold. I can't explain it. I swear. It's spiritual, of course. It's spiritual warfare. I believe that. But at the same time, I came home. I played the blood of Jesus in that room. But let me tell you something. Right now, I don't know if you guys can hear my voice or the way that I'm speaking, or not saying "fuck you, nature boy" and "f you" and this, and I'm coming, and the things that I was saying. It's almost like I was turning into that, and it's evil. Mm-hmm. They say some harsh shit, and I was like getting that spirit that they have. Mm-hmm. It came up in my home, and it's gone. She's gone. I feel.
See, I've been telling everybody this. These people, it's not a cult. This thing that these people are affected with is called demonic possession. They've all in some time in their life, like for instance, the one Ephru, the one over there that snitches on everybody. She was a prostitute. All these people have a background, have a past. And like I said, we all got a past. But somewhere along the lines, these people were willing to give up everything. Their children, their souls, everything. They've given up on God. And they've turned literally to Satan in order to be, and these people are Satanists. They don't believe in nature. They call themselves nature freak, because it comes out of the term, it comes straight out of the Garden of Eden. Okay? You remember when Satan was trying to tempt Eve and telling her, if you just eat that fruit that you're not supposed to eat, but if you just eat it, then your eyes will be open. You'll have knowledge. And that's what Nature Boy speaks about all the time, is knowledge. And it's the same evil demonic spirit that was in the Garden of Eden that Satan is using now in order to use these people, because he was able to use his demonic fallen angels, demons, to possess certain people in order to do his bidding and use that human host to pull people away from God. And look how many followers Nature Freak has. And we can't just say Nature Freak, because it's all of them. They're all in this together. They're a big group of people. The only reason why we look at Nature Boy the way we do is because he's the leader. He has a high-ranking demon, and that all the rest of them, they're lower-ranking demons. Satan ranks his fallen angels and gives them positions. And we all look at Nature Boy and we hate, we blame him for everything. And it's only because, like I said, he's the higher ranking one. So we think that he's the one causing all this problem. But the fact is, he's only doing what he's supposed to do. His father Satan gave him that job and that high ranking. And all the other little minions, they're going to follow, they're going to listen to him. And they don't care to take out a human body if they have to. So this ain't a thing where, it might be another Jim Jones situation. And I truly, I believe that. but not because they're a cult. Because the only thing that made Jim Jones a cult was because the only one that was possessed in that whole situation is Jim Jones. His followers really they weren't possessed, but they were brainwashed into believing what he was saying. And then when it came time to take themselves out, those people didn't want to die. But these people here, they're not right now. You're not going to speak to the people they really are, because you're going to be speaking to a demon, just like he was. And they will take their self out, and they don't care to kill the human that is there if they have to, if they feel threatened. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to believe anything I'm saying. They don't want to, because we're living in this age right now where it's demonic. Everywhere you look, it's demonic, and nobody wants to face the facts that we're in a spiritual warfare right now. Satan knows that his time is very short. That's why he's busy putting all of his little fallen angels to work. And that's why everywhere you look, you see evil. Okay, so
this house feels like heaven right now. I feel like I'm sitting in heaven.
What? Because she's gone. So he's saying that he feels like he's in heaven now because she's gone. And then we still say, I feel sorry for them. And I do it too. You know, when you look at them, what those demons are doing to these people, but then what these people are responsible for their own souls. All you can do is tell them. Did you see how she cursed out God? She called God every name in the book. Literally. And these people, they're responsible for their own souls. You're responsible for yours. We can pray. I mean, we can pray for them, but until they literally, the only thing that's going to save them is to repent. And none of them want to do that. None of them want to or are strong enough to overcome whatever's inside of them and fight it and repent and turn to the one and only true God. You gotta when you're facing something like that, you have to turn to God with all of your heart and all of everything, because you belong to God. So I'm glad that he came, on and explained what happened. But I think it could be possible that she could be headed back to Nature Boy first thing in the morning. We don't know. And the only reason why I keep talking about Nature Boy and those girls is because every chance I get, I want to expose how they are, what's inside of them, the evil. I don't do it because if it was just a normal cult or whatever, I just think that, I think that we could literally work with that, because the people, you could get into their mind and kind of talk to them. But when you're dealing with a demonic entity, you can't reason with that. You have to fast and pray and fast and pray and repent. They have to admit what they're doing is demonic, and what they have, they have to ask God to remove that from them. They're not willing to do that, and they're not going to do that. And as a result, the people that's inside of them, their souls, they've allowed these demons to take over. And they're wasting away to nothing, because these demons, they don't care about your body. They don't care if you're starving yourself. They don't care if you're embarrassing yourself and making a fool out of yourself, sitting there screaming. That guy, he's a complete stranger to her. And look how, I mean, would a normal person, even a brainwashed person, would you sit and scream like that and curse someone's God out? I just don't think so. Not unless you're freaking. And then you could too say, well, she's not all there. She's mentally, but no, I just don't think so. That girl, she's got a demon. They all do. You can look at them and see the demon right in them. So I'm going to share my link here. And if someone wants to come up and give their 2 cents, I would love for you to do that if you want to do that. Hold on just a second here. Okay. So I put the link in the comment section. So if you would like to come, anybody want to come forward and discuss it? Because when I start talking about God and I start talking about Satan and these demons and how this is, I just don't feel like that this is a cult. Nobody really wants to come up and talk to me, because I don't know if y'all think I'm just crazy or what, but I mean, it's like so many, how I grew up, people, we knew God existed. We knew that Satan existed. And we would never, like back in my day, we never disrespected God or said anything bad about God, or we were afraid to even use his name in vain. But then this girl, it's like everywhere you look, you see it. You see how Satan is working. And I think I do these videos because I want to expose Satan, because sometimes you need to know who your enemy is, and that way you know how he works. And this is what he's doing right now to turn you away from God. And we all need to turn to God, because things are getting bad, really bad. And you see it. Unless you just want to keep saying that those people are just crazy and that's just a cult. No, this is a spiritual warfare between good and evil, period. And they're all fighting for your soul. Thank you, JC. She says, all praises to the Most High God. New subscriber. I appreciate that. And it's true. Satan needs to be exposed. He has to be exposed, because so many lives, so many souls depend on it. And people need to know how him and his demons are working. And when I say demons, I mean fallen angels, the angels that fell with him. So just please don't people get offended too so easily. And when you say this is not a cult, this is not a cult, people get upset by that. And I say those are not those people are not victims. They know what they're doing there. They're working with Nature Boy to turn you from God. That's what their purpose here is to do. So yeah. But unfortunately, I do believe that this will turn into another Jonestown, Jim Jones case, because when somebody comes against Nature Boy, they've all been hitting around lately. They've all been hitting around about drinking the Kool-Aid. Nature Boy said, I'd rather be dead than if I can't have what I have now, I would rather be dead. So they've had these talks about what they would do in certain circumstances. So, yeah. Oh goodness, I've been coughing all day. I have a cold and sinus infection. So does anybody want to come up and share how they feel about this? If not, I think because it's so late, and I just wanted to come on here because I told you that if I had any updates at all, I would come on here and give it to you. So that's it. I mean, he did make he made a statement, and just like with everything else I've been showing you guys, it has to do with demons. Even this Ryan D, he's telling you too, and this is why it has to be exposed. So Nature Boy has been exposed tonight. When you get a chance, check out World News. Yeah, I've heard of them. I've heard of them from other bloggers, but I haven't had a chance to check them out, but I'm going to check them out. I'll probably go check them out tonight. So, yeah, tomorrow, every day is something new with this nature freak and his little minions. So tomorrow we might even see Star there back with Nature Boy. So it's always something. But, if something happens, I'm going to be back here to let you guys know what's going on. And once again, I can't say this enough. I really appreciate my subscribers. You guys, I just love all of you guys. I feel like, I don't know. I feel really lucky to have you guys, because I know a lot of people, they're not as lucky as I am to have the people I have, because I believe that my people are good-hearted, and I believe that they really believe in God and love God. So, all right. So until tomorrow, you guys have a good night. And I hope I didn't wake you guys up, but I promised to update if I got one. So, praying for us all. Peace and blessings to everyone. Thank you, JC. And thank you for subscribing. I love you guys. Good night.